Happy Monday, boys and girls. My name is Jeffery Scott Mitchell. Coming to you live on Memorex. Default location, default route. Thank God it's Monday. This is a thank God it's Monday. Where last week, it wasn't so much. Last week, it was just, I'm glad it's Monday. I got to do better on the weekends. Well, at least I feel I do. I need to do better on the weekends. Saturday morning, after my walk, Mr. Scale told me 209 something. I repeat, Saturday morning, after my walk, Mr. Scale told me 209 or something of that nature. Sunday night, last night, the last way of the weekend, Mr. Scale told me 219 something. Now granted, I know those are outlier, anatomy ways. My true weight lies somewhere in the middle, but it still hurt. Did I earn it? Was it worth it? I definitely earned it. I definitely enjoyed it to a point. Was it worth it? I mean, it was my first weekend in maybe a month where I had the whole 2 days to myself. There's a good chance, and I don't kind of remember talking directly to another human being, be it by phone or face to face. Definitely no extended conversation with anybody. You know, I stayed in touch with texts and chat messages and group chats and online interfacing, but no direct conversation with another human being as I can remember. Pittsburgh won, so it was a good day. I got a pizza. Basically, I had pizza and brownies. I got a take and bake from Ralph's, and I had some chips. Ate that whole damn bag of family-sized barbecue Kroger brand potato chips. I ate a whole box of brownies. You know, Dunkin', no Pillsbury. You know, you make it 2 eggs, 2/3 cup of vegetable oil. Put it in the oven, 13 by 9 pan. I don't know why, I guess why did the weight jump so much? I got my 10,000 steps in every day. 10,000 at least. I don't know, I gotta look at that. I wish I was a little bit more productive, even though I did a few things to the Jeffery TV legacy. Data and files and, you know, maintenance and organization of my data empire. But looking back, and then when I get up this morning, 217.8, which I knew it was. I knew it was after getting on the scale, 219.2 last night. I knew it was gonna be 217.8 today. So I anticipated that. And it didn't make me happy. I was somewhat disappointed. And then walking here, I looked back to see what did I weigh last week at this time. It was the same, 217.8. So I'm weighing the same I did last week, which isn't probably too horrible. Should make me feel a little better, as I was able to get down to 209 something by Saturday at the end of that week. So I guess it's really not as horrific as I wanted to feel. Because I love having my dramatic reaction to keep the pressure on myself to do better. And again, let me stop and ask myself again, was it worth it? I think I watched a couple college football games. I didn't finish Fright Night. I still got one more, Fight Night. I still got one more episode of that left. I monitored my fantasy league, watching the other NFL games all day Sunday because Pittsburgh didn't play till the evening. There's a good chance that a lot of this weight is gonna fall off really quickly. I got salad stuff in there. I had salads Friday night. That's why I woke up so good Saturday, with such a good weight Saturday. I didn't indulge Friday night. In fact, I got off work Friday night, went to Ralph's, picked up mushrooms, broccoli. No, I had to pick up, they were out of broccoli. You believe that? Ralph's was out of broccoli florets. They had kale on sale. Some of those older packages of kale. So I picked one of those up. Picked up some coleslaw and broccoli. They was reduced price, so I picked up one of those. Picked up a couple cucumbers. And also I was thinking, I guess I could put eggs in my salad. Boil some eggs, put some eggs in my salad. To alleviate all the meat and cheese that I put in there. And salad dressing, because it's good. And I had some garlic bread, had a little bit of garlic bread left over Friday night. But I woke up 2:09 after that walk Saturday, feeling good. And I knew, because when I came back and got that 2:09, that was after I picked up the pizza and stuff from Ralph's. So I knew, what the rest of Saturday was in store for me. And I couldn't wait. I made that pizza, got my chips, got my remote, my Kool-Aid, sat in that chair, after having did my steps. Yeah, it felt good. Just to have that, no work, and just put everything away, behind me, just me, and the food, and time. Then I ate, and of course I got, lazy, the itis. I think I took a nap or something. Because I wanted to be that tired. I wanted to be that lazy. I wanted to get that rest. I wanted to be that. I just don't like going from 2:09 to 2:19 in a day and a half. Even though it's, like I said, it's probably not a true way. And it might just come right off. It may fall right off. So I'm not too worried about it that much. Because I have salads and stuff, and I'll be good for the rest of the week. And then we got another 2-day weekend coming up, which maybe I should plan better or look to administer better, but we'll see. After having this experience, I should have a different or maybe even a better attitude towards the weekend and my behavior on the weekend. And also I was thinking, to get to excellence or a high level of perfection, It takes time. It's like, I was working on my cameras in my OBS studio, the studio and the video studio, broadcasting, podcast making, set up. And I realized that it takes time to get to a very high level or close to excellence, or to get to that good podcast, meaning that after all these years of working with it, once I get the video good, and then you work with the video for so long, and you learn little tricks in the video, you learn the in and the outs, how to get the video this way, get it that way, how to route it this way, how to capture it. The more you work with it, the more you can perfect it. Because I did something to the audio, I was working with the audio, and because I already had all this history and experience in getting all the other parts, at such a high level or high quality, I was able to be opened up, and I had the space to focus on the audio. So now I did some stuff to the audio and took it to another level. I guess I'm saying I took the audio quality to another level, but to take it to another level, I had to get to that level. And maybe that's what I'm trying to say. Maybe I'm saying to get to the highest levels, it's a process. You got to take steps. For me to get to that level, I had to get to the level before it. You just can't, you can do anything you want because this is life and pretty much anything goes. But it's like steps to get to that level of quality or perfection. For me to get, here's what I'm thinking, for me to make that audio adjustment that I made, that I finally, I think I dialed it in. I guess again, I'll say it again. Finally got the audio dialed in. I said that before. Maybe when I was at that level, I said, I got the audio dialed in. It's, quote unquote perfect. And then as I do it more and more, I realized, hey, I can make it better. I can make it better. And you just keep getting better and better and better. And that comes with experience. I think that comes with experience. And professionally or capitalistically, you pay for that experience. That experience should cost you more. Somebody who says they had 60 years of doing something should be able to charge more than somebody who just started doing it, because it gets their job shorter. I even saw a TikTok where the guys, I guess the plumber was called because the water wasn't working in the house, and he quoted him $600. He got to the house, he fixed it in 10 minutes, but still charged him $600. And the reason he fixed it in 10 minutes is because of the experience. You pay for that experience. And needless to say, that was the quote, so. Just because it was an easy job, that's probably a fine line too. It could have been, the estimate could have been for certain circumstances, and then when they get there, they say, all you do is flip the switch, boom, now it's working. Still $600. But ethically, I think that most professionals would, they wouldn't charge them like that, because that's probably bad for their business. There's something what's the word, where something that benefits you, self-appreciating, depreciating, whatever, self-accommodating or whatever, or you get something back if you don't charge them that whole 600, because you get there and find out the problem's a lot simpler. But you still pay for that. And as I was saying, for me to get to the quality of these things that I'm doing, whatever quality that is, took a while, took steps. From walking, I don't know if I was walking holding it in my hand. That sounds crazy. Remember I used to have the earplugs with the Samsung OEM earbuds and the microphone. It wasn't bad. That wasn't bad, but it was making noise. So I went to the wireless, and then I went to another wireless, and steps to get here, wherever here is. So it may be the same thing with my weight. It takes years to get everything whittled down. First you got to handle that, then you got to handle that, then you got to handle that, then you got to handle that. Now, then when all that's handled, you got to handle that, you got to handle that. You get it all handled to a point you're operating at a level that you haven't been before. I guess I said all that to say that. Because I do be out here walking. And I'm thinking too also, I may have to start doing more than just walking. May have to implement weights. And probably do some stuff on my upper body in my midsection. Like sit-ups or something like that. The walking helps, I'm sure. Walking definitely helps, but I'm probably need to implement some kind of other exercise or training or calisthenic or something to work my upper body, my midsection. It takes steps. First you get to one point, then you go to the next point, then you go to the next point, then you go to the next point. Then you get to the highest point. You get to the highest points you can reach. Maybe not the highest point there is, but the highest point you can reach. So I say all that to say happy Monday. I say all that to say happy Monday. Squirrels running around. I Googled. I said, are squirrels playing? No, that's a mating ritual. Well, they might be playing, they said, but more than likely it's a mating ritual. It's October 21st, Southern California. You can see what we're dealing with here. How much sun and sunshine. It's not a bad life. Not a bad way to live. I pay $1,800 a month to have this in my life, the sunshine and a nice walking path within walking distance. 24-hour grocery store, quality 24-hour grocery store. Just all the amenities around me. Centrally located, delivery services, metro, right on the bus path, hour to get downtown. From my house, walking. That's not like taking the car, parking it somewhere, and then getting the bus. That's actually leaving my house and walking to the bus station, to the bus stop. You got not a metro rail. It's not a bus. It's not like a regular bus that stop at every corner. I got that, the orange line. They changed it to the G line now. It's not express, but it's not minimal stops either. I mean, it's not maximum stops. Pay for all that. And as I said, I guess, in my other podcast, or my other talk, I need that in my life. I need to have that. Need is a strong word, but I probably do need it. So I probably may go crazy. Not go crazy, but, you know, be unsatisfied to a point of delusion. I need it. The sun, the excitement, the activity, even though I went 2 whole days without talking to another human being. I know right outside the door there's activity and life going on. A taste of soul was happening this weekend. I could have went down there, hung out in the hood, saw some music, see some people. Nope. I stayed my ass in my apartment. Halloween coming up. Back to work 5 days. Monday again. Then we'll have a Friday. Monday again. And then we'll have a Friday. Figure out how we gonna do that. Where we gonna be? Where we gonna go? Start something up. Feels good. It does feel good. It does feel really good to be out here. After the weekend and start the work week, log in and see what the work week has to offer. What kind of challenges or what's going on. You know, hang out with the people, co-workers, and go through all of that. So go through Monday. See my fantasy team. I'm up like 13 points. But my opponent, who's undefeated, the only female in the league who's undefeated, has probably the best player in the league going tonight, Lamar Jackson, and a running back. I got a 12% chance to win though. Maybe Tampa Bay put the clamps on them. Maybe a defensive struggle. Who knows, we'll see. But my problem is, my quarterbacks ain't producing. I got Patrick Mahomes, he ain't worth a dime this year. I had Dak Prescott who was outperforming him. But hell, how am I bench Mahomes for Prescott? I got Mahomes and Kelsey. They ain't doing nothing. So I traded Dak for, try to get Jordan Love, who had 3 touchdowns and doing crazy stuff up in Green Bay. I put that trade in, we'll see if it goes through. Somebody else probably might have gotten him. But I gotta seriously consider benching Mahomes, because he ain't doing nothing for me. Hell, I probably could have started Russell Wilson over Mahomes. But then the game of Holmes was playing San Francisco, in San Francisco, and they got a good defense. But still, you know. Anyhow, that's about all I got to say on this Monday. It's good. I try to find stuff to minorly complain about, in jest, sarcastically. But I'm doing okay. I'm doing better than okay, let's face it. I just want to keep tightening it up. Keep tightening it up more and more and more and more. And then I probably do need to have a sense of increased urgency, because time flies and I ain't gonna be on this planet forever. And there's certain things I want to accomplish, or at least have accomplished, so that when I get towards the end, I can say, okay, I got a lot of that done. Put things in place. In my estate planning, there's things I gotta do. There's things I gotta look at, things I gotta work on. And that's good. That's what life is about. You know, there's things you gotta do. Function, accomplish. I believe it's a big part of being human. Got nothing else. Got nothing else, I don't think. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, people. Happy Monday. I'm good. 5-day work week. And I have to admit though, Friday comes. Now there are some, thank God it's Friday. Last Friday might have been one of them. This most recent Friday might have been one, because I had been going for 4 straight weeks. It was nice to look forward to a weekend of not having to do anything. And I had that now. So, and I feel pretty good. Slept a lot. Went to bed early yesterday. Slept a lot, which I may have needed. Now I'm coming out of the rabbit hole, and I'll be better for it. I'm sure. Anyhow, swing y'all 2 times. For me, for fun. For every elementary particle that's ever existed in any atom, in this or any universe that ever was, is, or will be. The totality of it all. Theory of universe. Hypothesis of all as one. My name is Jeffery.